Let's read a book. Let's read a book.
Today we are gonna read from the first book of fairy tales, Rapunzel. Once upon a time there was a man and his wife who had the bad luck to live next door to a witch. They longed to have a child, and at last their wish was granted. One day the wife had a craving from some wild garlic called Rapunzel, growing in the witch's garden. Her husband picked some from her and she ate it. The next day he went back for more, and on the third, the witch pounced on him. "Why are you stealing my wild garlic?" she asked. The man explained that his wife had a craving for the plant. "Well, I won't harm you, but you must give me the baby she's going to have," said the witch. The man, fearing for his life, agreed. When the time came, the wife gave birth to a lovely baby girl, but the witch came to take the baby away. She was called Rapunzel, just like the wild garlic plant. The witch brought out Rapunzel, and when she was 12, locked her in a high tower that had no door or stairway. Rapunzel had beautiful long hair, and when the witch wanted to visit her, she stood at the foot of the tower and sang, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, lend down your hair, that I might climb without a stair." And then she would climb up Rapunzel's hair. Years later, a prince was riding by the tower when he heard beautiful singing. He saw a lovely young woman at the window. Then he heard the witch's rustic voice calling, and watched her climb up the cascade of hair. The next day, the prince came back and called out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, lay down your hair, that I might climb without a stair." Rapunzel lowered her hair as usual, but how surprised she was to see the prince! After that, he came to see her every day, and soon they were in love. The prince promised to bring silk so that Rapunzel could wave a ladder and escape from the high tower. But one day, silly Rapunzel said to the witch, "I wonder why you are so much heavier than the prince. It never hurts my hair so much when he climbs up to visit me." Snap, snap! The witch put an end to Rapunzel's romance by cutting off her lovely long hair. How sorry Rapunzel was for her foolishness! The witch spirited Rapunzel away and left her in a desert, with the poor girl wandering around, lost and alone. She had lots of time to feel sorry for letting the witch know she had a prince visiting her. Meanwhile, the wicked witch had tied Rapunzel's hair to the window frame. When she heard the prince call, she let down the golden tresses as usual. Now it was the prince's turn for a surprise, and a very nasty one. He tumbled down from the high tower, and the witch made him go blind. He crawled away, unable to see where he was going. For years the prince wandered around the world, searching for his lost love, Rapunzel. After a long time, he found himself in a desert. He was hot, tired, and thirsty, and then he heard a lovely voice singing such a sad song that it made him weep. "Rapunzel!" he cried. "Rapunzel! Can it be you?" It was Rapunzel. She ran over to the prince and threw her arms around him. When she saw that her prince was now blind, she cried. Her tears fell down into his eyes, and suddenly he could see again. Rapunzel and her prince were married, and they never saw the witch again. And Rapunzel's hair grew almost as long as before.
Si te gustó este video, dale me gusta y no te olvides de suscribirte. También entra a www.claudacosta.com para adquirir práctica de este y de otros temas, productos exclusivos y tener la oportunidad de matricularte a mis clases de inglés.